David. What's David saying? Hey David, perfect. Today, David said he wants to see some South and Central American cichlids. As you guys can see, we're in greenhouse number 6 today. This is our biggest greenhouse, I believe. Right now, it's really quiet in here. I turned off all of the air lines going to the vats. I turned off the water, so I'm trying to let it clear up so you guys can get a better view of the fish from top down. So you're not going to get to see a lot of these fish today, but from the side, like in an aquarium. But you'll be able to see them from up high, and kind of how we keep them before they're in the warehouse, but after being in the ponds, if that makes sense. Really windy here today, guys. It's the wind's actually blowing the doors open on this greenhouse. Kind of chilly, not too cold though. Overall, the weather's getting nice, so we're going to be getting more and more fish, and that's really exciting. We've been seining a lot more ponds, been sorting the ponds a lot more, and just getting more fish out to you guys. So let's turn around. Well, before we do that, guys, let me talk about our soon-to-be giveaway. So we're getting close to 13,000 subscribers on YouTube. We want to do a giveaway once we reach 13,000, so I'm going to say we're expecting anywhere from like 2 weeks to a month, probably closer to 2 weeks the way things have been going. So to be a part of that giveaway, we're going to put out a separate video, and in that video, all you're going to have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and share that video. Now make sure you comment. We are going to, not on this video, on the video that we release for the giveaway, we'll make it real obvious. We're going to select random comments. We're going to do that with the random comment selector app, and not going to give away exactly what we're going to do yet, but first place winner, we have decided it's going to be, you're definitely going to get a hat, a shirt. I'm not sure on the color yet. It'll be determined by your size. We don't have a lot in stock left, and a gift card for the website. Not 100% on the value yet, and there's also going to be some smaller prizes also given out. So be tuned. That's for 13,000 followers on YouTube, and I'm expecting to be 2 weeks to a month. So if you haven't got the word out already, share our page. The faster we get the 13,000, the faster we can do the giveaway. So that's all. That's all on the giveaway for now. We're not giving any too specifics on what we're going to give away today. So just stay tuned for that. Now, for you guys just joining, just let you know, we are in greenhouse number 6 today. Let me know how the signal is. I'm on a new phone. I got myself a new phone. It's saying I have 5G. I'm not connected to any internet. My phone might try to, and that's when the problem comes. When I get connected to the Wi-Fi, usually I get lost signal out here in the greenhouse. So let's turn around. We'll look at some fish. So let's get a full look at this greenhouse really quick, guys. So this is greenhouse number 6. We keep a lot of our Central and South Americans in here after they leave the pond. This is going to be our largest greenhouse. You can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of vats. I'm not sure how many vats are in here. I'll tell you guys at the end. We have them labeled. I believe there's like 100. There's over 100 in here. So over 100, 200 gallon vats. All the water and air is off right now. So for you guys who don't know, these are the sponges we use. We make these here. Each vat has their own sponge. Eventually they do sink. And if they don't sink, we weigh them down with a rock or a brick like this, and we just run this inside of it. Now we make these here on our own. So you can see we have holes drilled in. We got the air line coming in the side here, and this allows water to be sucked in through the sponge, and then the air and the water leaves out the top there. They're really effective. Let me put that back in. Oh, sorry guys. This I think my new phone is too heavy for the gimbal, so let me turn the gimbal back on. It's gonna flip you guys real quick. Yeah, it's gonna rotate you. Let me rotate you back. So there we go, guys. The water is usually on 24/7. It helps with keeping the water clean, helps the fish grow faster. Right here we're looking at some spillum from up top. These guys are actually pretty big. They look small in the vat. These guys are probably 6 inches. Over here we got the green spot bleaker eye. Let me grab some food, guys. I'll show you guys how these fish will react in these vats, and it's a good way for us to determine if the fish are healthy or not. So here's a green spot bleaker eye. These guys are 2 to 3 inches. A lot of them are closer to 3 right now. So as I'm feeding these guys, let me get back to some of the comments. I didn't read any of the previous comments while I was explaining the giveaway. So I'm going to scroll back up a little bit. So sorry if I missed your comment. John says the signal's good. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Joyce says the rainbows look really good. Yeah, the rainbows in the vats are breeders. They really color up. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, check that out. Every week we're trying to release a video of 4 types of our breeders. Usually we try to keep it by like type. So like one week we do Mabuna, one week we'll do Haps, one week we'll do Peacocks. This week we did Rainbowfish. Fatfish says he's gonna get some merch on his next order. That's great. I live in my Imperial shirts. At work and at home, I'm always wearing a shirt that says Imperial. Lynn says, please remember to close your live chat and hit that like button. Please, guys, do that. That helps us grow. And if you haven't, please subscribe. That's going to really help us grow and get us closer to the giveaway. So yeah, we're in greenhouse number 6 here, guys. Daniel's asking, got a fish with hole in the head. How do we typically address something like that? So we will use a medication called metronidazole. Here, guys, we're looking at the Therichthys aureus blue. So these are going to be like 3 to 4 inches. I see some in here that are like 4 inches. So for hole in the head, we'll use metronidazole. We will make sure the water is really clean. We try to ensure that they're getting a good diet. Sometimes hole in the head can be related back to a bad diet, so we try to get them good nutrition, nice varied diet, not just heavy in protein, not just veggies. So a nice varied diet helps. Here are the Terra purpura. So these are the Gymnogeophagus Terra purpura. And these guys are just begging for food. You see they're going crazy. Try to fight the glare here, guys. So those guys are about 2 to 3 inches in that vat. For any of you guys who saw the last video we put up with the electric blue Acara, they are in here. These guys are super jumpers, so we have to keep them covered. So we just reuse the styrofoam. The styrofoam we order for your boxes comes stacked on this large piece of styrofoam, so we reuse it as basically lids for the vats so the fish aren't jumping out. Medina cichlids, I don't believe we have any other Vieja types in this greenhouse currently. Here's some red tiger Oscars in here. They're hiding, but these are some really big ones. They're kind of shy. I'll see if they'll come out and eat. Here comes one. A lot of them have, so they look deceivingly small on camera here. These guys are probably 8 inches. If you can see, a lot of them, well, there's two. There's only two here, but most of the fish in this vat have broken jaws from fighting with each other in the pond we had them. We had them growing out in for breeders, and they just like beat each other up. Like all their jaws are broken and kind of broken off to one side. It's pretty surprising to see that. Here are some green turquoise severums. A lot of these guys are 5 inches. You see they're coming rushing for the food. And guys, I could stay all day in here feeding these fish and just watching them eat. It's really nice. It's relaxing. Especially right now with all the air and water off, it's really quiet. Daniel, that's a great question. So Daniel's asking, are the rainbows that we breed here on the farm, do we just have them in a colony and we don't pull the eggs or anything like that? No. So we breed all of our, like, yes, they are in a colony. The numbers are controlled. So we'll have a vat just like this, and we will have, depending on the fish, any given number. So say we'll have 10 males and 30 to 40 females in a vat, and that is going to be our breeding group. And then we throw the spawn mops in there, and when we are actively breeding them, we will pull the spawn mop every couple days. We'll leave a spawn mop, and we'll pull the spawn mop, put them in a separate area to hatch, and then every couple days we'll pull another spawn mop in until we have an appropriate number of fry to grow out. So these were the Heros liberifer, or the mouth brooding severum. You see, they're not as ravenous about eating, but they are slowly eating. Got a lot of empty vats in here right now, guys. We are working on bringing fish in. This vat, you're not going to be able to see in too well, probably, but this vat is absolutely loaded with some rainbow fish. These are the Calibiru. I don't have any small food for them right now, so I'm not going to throw it. So for you guys who are new to rainbows or maybe interested in getting rainbows, just know they're prone to choking. If you feed them any type of food that's too large, they'll actually get it stuck in their throat. They have a really small, narrow throat. So if you feed them food that's too large, it will and can get stuck in there. Here we have some dovi. These guys are probably around 5 to 6 inches. Here's one up here from up top. There's a few coming out of a tube right there. Here's an exciting one, guys. This we just got in this pond. So they are still in quarantine. But these are the Geophagus spheni. We got a lot of those coming up, but we got to get them through quarantine first. Here is some Chelinochromis endobnoi. There you go. Oh, there's the gimbal is not happy with the weight of this phone. Let's see if I can get these endobnoi to come eat. They're pretty shy in the vats. But these guys are about 2 to 3 inches. And then here, guys, is a lot of fish. We have a lot of these in right now. We breed these on the farm. These are the platinum angelfish. They really stand out in these vats. And you can see we have a lot of them. This is just one vat. This is our larger size vat. Let's see how they do with some food. There they go. They all come rushing in. That's really cool, guys. Yeah, Daniel says it's annoying with rainbow fish choking on food, and it's pretty common. I typically just try to feed really small food if I have rainbows in the tank so they don't accidentally choke on a larger piece of food. So there's the platinum angels. Here we got another vat of platinum angels. These are a smaller size. These aren't quite an inch yet. You can see they're pretty small. Too small for this food, that's for sure. And then we have one more vat right next to it with about a 2-inch size right here. These guys are very prolific to the point where we had to slow down on the breeding of them. As you see, we have several vats here in a row that are covered. I'll take the covers off and see if we can see some of these fish. So here we have a lot of rainbows. Let's see if they come back. These are the Deepwater Creek. Now this is one we do colony breed, and we breed them in our ponds. We just kind of let them go. They go crazy. They breed really well for us in the ponds. Some of these other rainbow fish types are more prone to eating their own fry in the ponds, so we just breed them inside. Here we got some Cyclosoma demiris that they all went hiding. And then here's a nice one. Let's see if they're out. These are the Cuban cichlids. A lot of 3 to 4 inchers in this vat. But this one isn't that easy to see. So guys, another really cool one. Before we leave today, I'm going to show you something really exciting. These are peacock bass. You see a few small dead fish in there. That is their food. Sometimes if you feed them too much, they will just kill them and not actually eat the fish that you put in there for them. Now, on all of our peacock bass that we sell, we pellet train them as best as we can, or we'll get them on bloodworms or frozen like fish fillets before we sell them. Here we got the Hecoli. These guys were really hungry. They're flying up to the food. I'll bring them closer. Oh, and there goes the gimbal, guys. I apologize for that. So it looks like we might need a new gimbal or a smaller phone. This phone isn't that big. It's just an iPhone, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So that is the one side of greenhouse number 6. Here we got all these various tubs and buckets and stuff we use to sort fish. Let's go to the other side. Now on this side of the greenhouse, we keep guppies. We breed our bushy nose plecos and all of our shrimp. So let's get a good look here. Gotta fight the, it's always a fight with the glare. But here you can see we have some caves with the bushy nose in. These are longfin albino bushy nose in this vat. And then there are some guppies in here. No, these aren't guppies. We do have the koi swords. This is all fry except for one fish that snuck his way in, but they are all tiny, tiny fry. Let's see. You guys see those fry swimming around up top? Those are all koi sword fry. Typically, we breed the swordtails in a pond here. Here are the parents. So typically we will breed these in a pond, but the koi swords are really bright and they don't do well in our ponds. Predators are very attracted to their bright colors and they will eat them. Here we have some albino bushy nose. Oh, they went hiding. And these are actually sellers. And we are through with the gimbal, guys. That was the final time. So sorry about this. Give me 1 second. All right. Just want to make sure you guys are all there. Just let me know you guys are there. My phone disconnected for a second. So sorry if it gets a little shaky, but that gimbal just isn't doing it right now. Here we got a cherry shrimp vat. You can see we have a lot of cherry shrimp. You guys want to see some guppies? I'll show you some good guppies. Fan favorite ride POVs. One of my favorite guppies here right now is the German lace guppy. And just from afar, here you guys go. You can see how bright they are. Let's get these are the German lace. You see how nice the males are. Spinster Sister says purple Dumbo mosaic. Unfortunately, we don't have any of those. But I really like these guys. They really stand out. If you guys have a small pond or maybe a tank that you can view from above, this would be a really awesome choice. They also look really nice from the side, but so they look really good in a tank as well, but those, like, to me, look really good in a pond. Here's another vat of them. And you can see the nice greens and blues coming off the males. And even the females have nice color. They have really white tails. You see that big female in the center there. They have really bright bluish white fins. We have the black Moscow guppies here. They seem to be a lot more shy, but this is basically just a full black guppy. You got a small male right here. And they kind of have Dumbo ears to them. They're not huge, but they do have some larger fins. This is a green Neocaridina vat. Fam, those are currently the breeders, but we should have some available to sell online. Everything in here is, well, not everything, but those particular vats I just showed you were the breeders. The sellers are going to be up in our warehouse. Here we have more Tancho koi swords. They're all hiding underneath the hornwort. You're not going to see much here, but we have super red bushy nose Pleco breeders. We have the El Tigre Endlers. Now this is a breeder vat as well. Just a small fish, so it's not going to come up on camera. Here we got the black shrimp. So you see all of them grazing on the bottom of the vat here. And next door we have the red blue dragon guppies. Now there is a variance in this strain that we've been trying to get more stable. We're shooting for a fish that has these colors and patterns. And all the females look good though. All the females are the same. They have the nice blue and purple tail. It's blue and black, or purple and black, depending on depending on what you perceive there. They look purple to me. We got yellow shrimp. Not a lot of these right now, but really good color. This is a breeding vat. No blonde koi guppies, Spinster, unfortunately. Another green shrimp vat. Here we have a chocolate bushy nose breeder vat. You can see, guys, how we breed these in these right here. These are caves that we made, and they work out perfectly. We can take the lids off and we can collect the fry after they had laid their eggs and after the fry hatch. Here's a good example of one of the caves with the lid off. And there is a few small Plecos in there. And these are the green dragon bushy nose. Here we just have some bushy nose 1 to 2 inch sellers, and there's not too many left. You see some right there next to the sponge filter. Another vat of black shrimp. We don't have any blue jelly shrimp. We do have blue shrimp. Here we have just snowball shrimp. So if you're interested in a white shrimp, these guys are white. They're kind of white and clear. They would look really good on a black substrate. And then over here we have the blue-green dragon guppies. Now these are breeders. You see, here's a nice, try to get them in focus there, a nice male. David, you asked about the red chili Oscars. We did not have any success with them in the pond. I believe that their bright colors made them really prone to predators. So we didn't have any, we had no fry come back, and we actually lost some of the breeders. So that's a fish that we might not be putting back into a pond. It's probably something we will try to breed inside. So these are interesting looking fish, guys. I don't know. These guys don't seem to be too popular. A lot of you guys probably don't know much about them. These are the, I can't even pronounce this. I'm going to say Guviu whiptail breeders. These are Uruguay type whiptail. These are full size. They're around 4 to 5 inches from head to tip, from head to tail. We breed them here in the vats. They're really cool fish. They generally they're pretty easy to care for. We keep them and breed them in our hard water vats. More cherry shrimp. Look at all these shrimp. So we got shrimp for days here, guys. I dropped some food in there earlier to try to get them to come out, but they there's a lot of shrimp. This whole vat is just filled. So guys, I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna show you one of our pools here with some of our bigger fish. Yeah, you guys are gonna see, you're gonna enjoy it. But just to reiterate on the giveaway, guys, once we reach 13,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. Now, first place right now is going to be a hat, a shirt, and we're going to do a gift card for the website. Not sure how much yet, and there are going to be secondary prizes. Let me turn you guys around. So we're in greenhouse number 4, and just for reference, I don't know if you guys can hear it. This is what it looks and sounds like in a greenhouse with the air and water going. It's pretty relaxing, but I don't know how it comes out on video for you guys. And really quick, guys, one of our live foods we feed here is moina. It's just a tiny little bug. It's a freshwater, it's a little freshwater bug that we feed here. All this red stuff, there's my finger for reference, on the surface is a bug. So we will actually come in here and collect it and feed it to a lot of our smaller fish and a lot of our breeders. We use it for guppies, we use it for any type of fry. We use it for our rainbowfish and lepistos, rams, anything small, they love it. It's super high in protein. It's really easy for us to produce. And let's look at this vat really quick. But yeah, the moina is a really good live food. It really gets fish growing fast. It gets them reproducing really fast. Right here is the yellow banded acara, and as you can see, this is why I had the water and air turned off, guys. It's really hard to see with all the rippling water. Now this is greenhouse 4, so this is where we breed all of our rainbow fish and a few other types. We breed our tropheus in here, and so this whole side right down here is rainbow fish breeders. We're not going to look at the breeders today. We're going to continue to try to put out those videos for you guys to see some of our breeding stock. Yeah, Dave, Moina is very similar to Daphnia. It's a different species, I believe. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is our butterfly peacock bass breeders. These guys are probably every bit of 6 pounds and probably I would say 20 inches from head to tail. They're pretty big. So they're getting ready to spawn. As you can see, this guy right here with the red hump on his head, he is taking this rock and making it his bed. As you can see, he's getting kind of feisty. He doesn't like me being around here. You see, my hand's in the water. He's mad. He's trying to protect his little space. Now, these guys are really big, so peacock bass are a really cool fish, guys. If you have the space, like a giant tank or a pool, I do recommend them, but I recommend you have the aquarium that you're going to be using ready, because they do grow really fast. And also, so I suggest you have a food source ready. So here's another, there's a male right here. He's got this place over here where the filter comes back into the pool. He's guarding this area really heavy. I expect next week temperatures are supposed to be in the upper to mid 80s. Right now their water temperature is at 78.5. Typically we won't see these peacock bass breed until the water is about 80, 82 degrees. And I'm expecting a spawn really shortly, so that'll be cool. We'll try to document that. I'll show, when I can, I'll show you guys the fry. I'll show you the eggs. And I'm sure you guys, I'm not sure if you guys noticed here, but we do have 2 of the luteus plecos. We have one here, and the other one is being blocked by the glare. The other luteus is right there, he just swam away. But yeah, we still have 2 luteus plecos. Now these plecos are definitely around, we've had them here on the farm around 10 years, I believe. Definitely over 8 years. They've been here a long time. When I started 8 years ago, they were 6. They were already full grown, so these are really old fish. The peacock bass, they are around 4 years old. Now these peacock bass are fry from some fish that we bred 4 years ago. So in 4 years, these fish got to this size. So they grew pretty quick. Spinster's asking, do we run solar to help with the power bill? We do not currently use any solar. That would be a good idea to look into, but if you think about it, we do run some solar. We do have greenhouses, and that helps us heat all of these vats and all of our greenhouses. So in a sense, we kind of use solar, but not in the creating power type of way. So you guys, this is really exciting. We've our maintenance and crew manager, our field manager, got this filter going for us, and it really helped clear up these pools. So over here we got the Ocellaris peacock bass, and in this pool, which isn't as clean, they share the same water. It is clean, it just doesn't, it's got a lot of green algae on the bottom. So we're gonna put some plecos in there, help clean that up. And then we're actually gonna put some another species of peacock bass in there, and it is the azul peacock bass. They were in that pool, but we had to drain it to do some maintenance on it. Now, I think we only have 3 peacock bass are super jumpers, so we have them covered. We only have 3 currently, and they're probably 8 to 10 inches, so probably next summer, next spring, we'll get them to spawn. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan for this pool. And also, one last fish to touch note on in this pool are these 2 gar. Now these gar are offspring from the golden gar. We have been breeding them to try and get gold offspring, so hopefully that comes true for us in the near future. And then as you guys see, these are all the Rainbowfish breeding bats. We have mops in all of them. Let's pull one up right now and see if there's any eggs on them. It's going to be a little hard one-handed, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, there's already eggs here, guys. Look at all these eggs. So these are the Alani Wapoga. Chilathrina, Alani Wapoga. And a lot of eggs. So what we'll do is we'll take this mop and hatch them out separately, and then we will grow the fry out separate from the adults. And this is about as good of a look as you're going to get. These are some Lake Antino, Bosemani, and this fat. And then over here we are breeding some Vietnamese white clouds. And these aren't your typical white clouds, these are the other species. So this is the species. And we've been pulling fry out of here pretty regularly. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining. Be on the lookout for the giveaway. We're going to make a separate video, and it's going to say 13,000 subscriber giveaway. In that, it'll be the details of the giveaway, but it's mostly going to be like, comment, and share the video. And that's going to be it, guys. So thank you. I hope some of you guys got to see Mike D's video earlier today. He was at the Global Pet Expo over in Orlando. So if you didn't get to see it, go back onto Facebook and see if you can catch the video there. And one last answer. Cotton, we do breed tetras. We breed the cherry tetras, the Mzuls. We breed Hyphus abricon, Negadagua. We're trying to breed the raccoon tetra and the watermelon tetra. So those are just a few. We do breed a few other types, but not in large numbers. So thank you guys, and we will see you next week.